Where's Mr. Walker?
I believe he's still in the breakout room, Your Honor.
Well, did you tell him to come back in?
No, Your Honor, I just finished talking with Ms. Pieza.
Closing the room, maybe they'll give him the hint.
Thank you, Your Honor.
As soon as he joins, then we'll we'll go ahead and get started.
Thank you.
Ms. Kaplan, I have about 15 minutes before I have to go to a meeting.
Yes, Your Honor. I will make this brief.
I mean, if you need more time, I'll reset it, but I'm just telling you.
No, Your Honor, I'd like to get this resolved today, if possible. I believe I can have a hearing fairly quickly on this case.
Okay, I see Mr. Walker has joined us.
Yes, hello?
All right, thank you, Mr. Walker, and Ms. Baeza, you're there as well, ma'am. Okay, I have to unmute you.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, thank you. All right. All right, the court is calling cause number 2020 DCM 3358. This is a hearing on a petition filed by the Attorney General's office. This is a petition in suit affecting parent-child relationship. There appears to be one minor child before the court. Parties in this case are Keldon Walker, who is appearing before me in the Zoom application. Also appearing is Joanna Baeza. They are present before me. We are proceeding. My name is Antonio Rodriguez. There seems to be some sort of noise. Antonio Rodriguez, I am the Associate Judge for the Title 4D Court here in El Paso, Texas. We are appearing on the Zoom application since we cannot appear in court because of the pandemic crisis. So we're not allowed to have hearings in person. We are proceeding on the Zoom application. And in further compliance with the rules of the court, this matter is being live streamed through the YouTube channel in order to comply with this open courts regulation. Or as soon as the hearing is finished, then that live stream will be taken off the YouTube channel. I'm also recording the evidence on the computer audio recording device. So no other person is authorized to record anything out of this hearing here today. I'll ask parties to keep in mind that you are present before me and we are having a hearing on this case. And therefore, I'd expect all parties to conduct themselves accordingly as if we were in court. Please do not interrupt each other, over each other, because sometimes the audio portion may not. I want to hear everything that you have to say about your case. All right, those being the ground rules, I'll ask the Attorney General if there's an announcement to be made in this matter. Ms. Kaplan.
Lindsay Kaplan for the state, Your Honor. Ready?
All right, if I can have both parties, Mr. Walker, Ms. Baeza, would you please raise your right hand so I can swear you in? Do you and each of you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony that you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Both answered in the affirmative. All right, Ms. Kaplan, go ahead.
Your Honor, the state offers the acknowledgement of paternity for Keldon Jr. for in-camera inspection only.
All right, once I receive it, then I'll consider it at that point in time. Go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. The state calls Ms. Pieza as a witness.
Okay, go ahead.
Ma'am, what is your name?
Joanna Baeza,
Who are you the mother of?
Keldon Caron Walker Jr.
Who does he live with?
He lives with me.
How long has he lived with you?
Basically since he was born on 9/24/2019, but since the separation with Keldon Walker and I, he still has resided with me since May 16th of 2020.
When did you separate from Mr. Walker?
May 16th of 2020.
Do you have any safety concerns with Mr. Walker?
Yes,
For that reason, would you prefer your address and other information be kept confidential?
yes,
Has there been family violence between you and Mr. Walker?
yes.
When was the last instance of family violence?
It was on May 16th, 2020.
Did you pursue a protective order?
I filed a police report.
Is there a protective order currently in place?
No,
Have you been able to make parenting decisions with Mr. Walker in the past?
yes,
Do you have any plans to move for work or educational purposes?
no,
Would you like the ability to move in the future?
yes.
Why is that in the best interest of your child?
If it is due to a better job opportunity, then I see that as, I believe that it would be in the best interest.
Do you have any job opportunities now?
No,
Do you have health insurance now for your child?
just the Medicaid, the state,
Do you have
the
any
state
other?
government Medicaid, no,
Do you know if Mr. Walker's working now?
from my understanding, at a realtor company, Keller Williams.
Do you know if he earns money at that job?
I don't know.
How long has he worked there?
I would say sometime in the last couple of months of this year.
Does he have any other children?
Yes,
How many?
he has 2 older daughters.
Are those daughters under the age of 18?
Yes,
Is he quartered to support them?
yes.
Has he provided support for your child since the separation?
He sent some money.
Has he visited your child since the separation?
He's visited twice.
Where do you go to exchange the child for visits when he visits?
At a park.
Which park?
I don't remember the name. It's a park in Northeast El Paso on McCombs.
Would you like to continue visitation exchanges at that park?
Yes, that's fine.
No further questions for this witness, Your Honor.
Right, there's one thing that I need some clarification. Ms. Baeza, is the child living with you right now?
My son, yes, he's living with me.
Okay. But you mentioned something about you separated and the child went to be with Mr. Walker, but maybe that wasn't
No,
clear.
no,
So,
he's been with me the whole time.
okay. The last time that Mr. Walker visited with Keldon, how long of period of time? Was it an hour, 2 hours?
It was on his birthday. It was on 9/24, and it was for about an hour and a half.
Everything go okay?
Yes.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Go ahead, Ms. Kaplan.
Thank you. Your Honor, the state calls Mr. Walker.
All right, go ahead.
Sir, what is your name?
Calvin Walker.
And who are you the father of?
Calvin Walker Jr.
And who does he live with?
He resides with his mom.
And would you like to participate in major decision-making regarding your child?
Yes.
Do you have any safety concerns regarding anyone, sir?
No.
Would you prefer your address and other information not be disclosed in a court order, sir?
It's fine. It could
Would the
be.
disclosure,
Excuse
sorry,
me.
go ahead. Would the disclosure of your address or other personal information cause you harm, injury, or harassment?
No.
Have you ever been the victim of stalking, sir?
No. Not that I know of.
When did you separate from Miss Pieza?
In March.
Have you provided
Wow.
support since that separation?
Excuse me.
Have you provided support since the separation?
Yes.
How much support?
I don't recall the exact dollar amount, but I want to say probably close to 400.
No.
And have you visited your child since the separation?
Yes.
How often?
I have seen him twice. I've seen him for his birthday, and then we've met before that, before his birthday. I can't remember the exact date.
How often would you like to visit him?
As much as possible.
Where do you go to exchange him for visitation?
We go to a park in the Northeast, and we went to a park in the Northeast. Can't remember the name of the park, and we also went to Peter Piper for his birthday, or met at Peter Piper for his birthday.
Are you working, sir?
I'm a independent contractor with Keller Williams.
How much do you earn at that job?
It's commission based, and so far I haven't made anything off of that job yet.
So you've made no money working for that real estate company?
That is correct.
Do you have your real estate license?
Yes, I do.
And why haven't you made any money at that job?
I just started working with them, and I don't have any clients as of yet.
When did you start working for that company?
I started working for them in August.
Do you have any other sources of income?
I do have disability from the VA.
How much do you receive in VA disability?
$1,200.
Do you have any other sources of income?
No, I do not.
Do you have any other children?
Yes, I do.
How many?
I have 2.
Are you court ordered to support those children?
Yes.
Do you have health insurance for your children? currently?
Currently, no, I do not. But I'm working on I'm just waiting for paperwork.
Through what company?
Um, through the VA.
What is that insurance called?
I think it's Champ. Champ VA.
And is that insurance for your children
Yes, or
to
try
address
to.
their medical needs?
Excuse me.
To address their medical needs?
Yes, that's correct.
Does it also cover dental?
Yes, it does.
And how much does that insurance cost you?
Um, Nothing.
And would you like your child to live anywhere?
No.
Why?
So I can see him.
If your child were to live out of state, would you be able to visit?
It would be difficult, but I'll do whatever I have to try to visit.
If your child were in a surrounding county, would you be able to visit?
Yes.
No further questions for this witness, Your Honor.
Okay. Any other questions for the party?
Yes, the state recalls Ms. Pieza briefly.
Okay, go ahead.
Ma'am, have you received any money from Mr. Walker since the separation?
Yes, I have. He sent it through Cash App, and Cash App gives you like a sort of like a receipt. It stores it. I could prove the Cash App. It's been
How much
a
money
hun-
have you received?
it's been 2 payments of $100 and then another payment of $50.
So 250 total since the separation?
Yes.
No further questions?
Okay. Any questions for Mr. Walker?
Mr. Walker, you
Questions
said
for
you
Mr.
gave,
Walker. Hold on, Ms. Kaplan. No questions for Mr. Walker.
yes,
You've been working at this realty company. What's the name of the company?
Keller Williams.
Again,
Keller Williams.
Keller Williams.
Yes, sir.
What do you do there?
I'm a realtor.
Okay. And you've been working there since August?
Yes, I just started in August.
You've made no income at all?
No, sir.
So why do you keep working there? You're not making any income.
The real estate, I like real estate. It's my job is just right now, just trying to get clients.
Okay, so what do you
So,
do? What have you been doing for the last 2 months in August? This realty company.
training and prospecting, trying to build my network of clients.
Yeah, that's a lot of mumbo jumbo. What is it exactly that you do at Keller Williams?
I'm a realtor.
Do you see
I
clients? Do you see clients, potential buyers, sellers?
I do both potential buyers and potential sellers.
Okay.
Um,
Do you have a real estate license?
yes, I do.
How long have you had the real estate license?
I got my license at the end of July.
Of this year?
Yes, that's correct.
Mhm. Mr. Walker, how often would you like to see your son?
As often as possible.
Okay, you said that twice already. I want you to be specific. What days do you want to see your son?
You said what days?
Yes, what days do you want to see your son? You work full time? Do you
Excuse
have a
me?
day off?
My schedule is very flexible because my schedule is very flexible, so I can always have time to see him.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask Ms. Baeza, and whatever she tells me as far as visitation will be what it is. Okay. So you tell me your only income right now is from your disability that you get $1,200 a month.
That's correct.
No other benefits.
And other benefits.
How are your other children covered on health insurance?
They are covered under Medicaid through their mom.
Thank you, sir. Ms. How often do you want Mr. Walker to visit with your son? What days and times? Since he's very flexible,
Mm,
tell me what times and days that you can visit, you can see your child.
Um, I guess on the weekends, maybe even during the week sometimes. I am currently being offered a position that I am required to seek childcare. If his schedule is pretty flexible during the week as well, if he could help in, watching him, that would be, Monday through Friday.
Do you have any day of the week that you can tell me?
Um,
Do you work, Miss Baeza?
no, not currently.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to throw out a couple of dates. How about Wednesdays, Saturdays, say 4 to 6 p.m.? Or you tell me the time.
Um, I think weekends would be better because from my understanding is my work schedule will probably be from 8 to 8. And if I need to drive to go meet him to exchange our son, then it would have to work around Monday through Friday, 8 to 8. It would have to be, around those hours.
You
So
first,
say,
you said on the weekend. Saturday, Sunday?
yeah, Saturday, Sunday would be more ideal.
Okay, what times?
Um, Saturday, I don't know, at 10 maybe.
Okay, 10 to what time?
Um, let's see, maybe around 7.
Okay, you feel comfortable with that? And he can take care of your son during that time period? That's a lot of time. If you're comfortable, that's fine with me.
Yep.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay, Mr. Walker? Saturday, 10
As
to 7?
Excuse me, sir?
Saturday, 10 to 7, is that okay with you?
Yes.
Okay. Now, tell me, tell me about this drop-off and pickup time. You said that this park in Northeast is too far for you?
No, it's not. It's pretty close to where I live. It's about
Oh,
less than 10
okay.
minutes.
I thought you had said it was too far for you to have to travel.
No.
Okay, all right. Saturday, 10 to 7 at this park in Northeast, off of McCombs, whatever the park is.
Okay.
I'm not too crazy about being in a public location because of the pandemic. Mr. Walker, you need to take all precautions, make sure your child is not uh, exposed to any problems, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, any questions for either party, Ms. Kaplan?
No further questions from the state at this time, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, for the record, the court did receive the acknowledgement of paternity that was signed by both parties. It does appear to be in proper form. So I will take judicial notice of the acknowledgement of paternity. Based on the evidence presented here today, I'm going to appoint both parties joint managing conservators of the child. Ms. Baeza will have primary possession of the child. There'll be no geographical restriction or grant a non-disclosure of any of Ms. Baeza's information not to be included in the court order. Visitation will be, at least for the time being, because of the age of the child, we have what's called a standard possession order. Children who are over the age of 3, or your child is nowhere near that. For the time being, it will be at that location as indicated every Saturday, 10 to 7 at this park northeast off on Cono Street. Okay, drop off and pick up time. I don't want to have any problems with the exchanges or Mr. Baeza, Mr. Walker. If you're not going to be there at 10 o'clock, let her know that you're not going to be there. Nothing worse than having a child wait around for a dad that doesn't show up. You told me that your work are flexible, so you should be there every Saturday, 10 o'clock. Child every Saturday at 7 p.m. And once a child turns 3 years of age, then it'll be the standard visitation schedule. Child support obligations, what is the state's recommendation?
Your Honor, due to the fact that Mr. Walker testified that he is not earning income from his job at the real estate company, and that his only income is $1,200 a month in VA benefits, the state has calculated a guideline child support obligation of $176 with credit for the 2 other children that Mr. Walker is court-ordered to support that are under the age of 18. The state further requests that Mr. Walker maintain the insurance that he is in the process of obtaining for the benefit of the child in this case, no cost to him through another source, which in this case is the VA. The state further requests.
He doesn't even have health insurance through the VA for his other children. The other children are on Medicaid.
Alternatively, the state has calculated a medical reimbursement of $38 per month to reimburse for government insurance. If that is to be ordered in this case,
We will.
the retroactive support judgment from the date of separation of May 16th, 2020 until today has been calculated to be $880 with credit for a $250 payment as testified to by Ms. Bieza. The remaining retroactive judgment is $630 with a recommended repayment of $50. If the retroactive judgment were to be credited $400 as testified to by Mr. Walker, the remaining judgment would be $480 with a recommended repayment of $25. All obligations to commence on November 1st of 2020. The state is further requesting a referral into the NCP Choices job placement program to assist Mr. Walker with finding gainful employment so that he can pay his court-ordered child support obligation.
I'm not going to refer him to Trabajo. He says he's a licensed real estate agent. For whatever reason, he has had no income in the past 2 months, 3 months. He just needs to get on the ball and start working and with his real estate agency.
Yes,
As
Your
far
Honor.
as proactive support, I'm going to give him credit for what Ms. Baeza has testified that he 250. That leaves a retroactive judgment at what amount, Ms. Kaplan?
$630, Your Honor, with a
$30.
$50 payment.
They didn't get the payment.
$50, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. The state is recommending that I set child support $176 a month. Support as long as the child is covered on health insurance through the government, either CHIP or Medicaid, or that's $38 a month. Retroactive or back child support, $603. We paid at $50 a month. Do you agree with that recommendation, ma'am?
Yes.
Mr. Walker, do you agree with their recommendation, sir?
Yes.
Right, that'll be the order of the court. Mr. Walker, all payments have to go through a state disbursement unit. Okay? Do not
Yes.
pay Ms. Baeza directly because you will not receive credit for any direct payments. Anything
Yes.
that you consider to be child support have to go through that state disbursement unit. That is your proof that you have made child support payments. You paid to make payments directly to Ms. Baeza, not receive credit for those payments. You may have proof that you made those payments, but the best proof that you have is a record that's being maintained by the state disbursement unit. Gives you a rundown of all payments received. That's the proof that the courts rely upon to make a ruling whether or not you've been complying with this order. Okay. Anything else that we need to address?
The child support is $176, Your Honor.
That's what you recommended, Ms. Kaplan?
Yes, Your Honor. Nothing further.
Anything else?
Nothing further from the state.
All right, Ms. Kaplan, we'll go ahead and prepare the order that I have just entered right now. Once I receive it, I will sign it. The order will be filed with the clerk's office. Parties will receive a copy of the order once it has been signed and filed with the clerk's office. Unless there's anything else, that concludes our hearing for today.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Your
Thank you all
Honor.
very much for your participation. At this time, I'll conclude the hearing and parties can are excused at this time. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Your
Thank
Honor.
you.
Thank you.